Let's look at another example involving polar coordinates. So let's say I want you to use polar coordinates to find the volume of the solid region bounded above by the hemisphere z equals the square root of 16 minus x squared minus y squared, and below by the circular region R given by x squared plus y squared is less than or equal to is less than or equal to 4. So here, let's look at our region R. We're looking inside a circle of radius 2. So we want to describe this region in polar coordinates, right? R is between 0 and 2. Theta is between 0 and 2 pi. Now remember, we are going to have to convert our function z into polar. This is 16 minus. I can factor out a minus. It's x squared plus y squared. X squared plus y squared in polar coordinates is r squared. So now find this volume. It's the double integral over r of my function. It's the integral from 0 to 2 pi. R goes from 0 to 2. The square root of 16 minus r squared. And then don't forget, we're switching to polar, so we're going to have an extra r here. R dr d theta. So this integral, we need to integrate with respect to r. You can do it as a u substitution. U would be 16 minus r squared. So du negative 2r dr. So you're going to get, okay, so for this integral, 0 to 2 pi, you're going to get a negative 1/2, and you'll also get 2/3, 16 minus r squared to the 3/2. From 0 to 2 d theta. So here, if I simplify my constants, it would be a negative 1/3, which I'll just pull out in front. The integral from 0 to 2 pi. If I plug in 2, I'll get 12. 12 to the 3/2 power minus, plug in 0, it'll be 16 to the 3/2 power. Now this is all constant. Well, maybe I'll simplify a little bit first. So so if I think about the square root of 12, this is 2 square roots of 3. And then the square root of 16 is 4. So this is 4 cubed. So I'm getting the integral from 0 to 2 pi. 2 cubed is 8 times 3 is 24 times the square root of 3 minus 64. Now if you notice there's no theta, which means when I integrate this, this is all constant here. So it'll be 24 square roots of 3 minus 64 times theta. And if I plug in 2 pi, you'll get this times 2 pi. If you plug in 0, you get 0. So really I'll just write this. And you're calculating volume here, which should be positive. If I distribute out this minus, so we get 2 pi over 3, 64 minus 24 square roots of 3, this will be a positive value now. So this is the volume.